Hello, I'm Sara, and today I'm interviewing Dominic Thiem here in Luanco. So, hello Dominic.
Hello.
Yeah, we're interviewing him right before the final starts in the torneo Tenis Playa Luanco. And so let's get into it, shall we? First of all, I wanted to talk to you about your first years playing tennis and Austria and stuff like that. So could you talk a little bit about the town you grew up in and whether tennis lessons there, or did you have to take them in another city or anywhere else?
Yeah, it's a very small village, like I think 2,000 or 3,000 people live there, and my parents, they were giving lessons on the tennis court and took me when I was really young. And then at one point I took a racket and started to play with my parents and with the other kids, and it was really great fun. So my first tennis lessons were in my hometown.
Thank you. And when you were a kid, were there any important, like famous tennis players in Austria, or did you admire and look up to foreign players?
No, I always loved watching tennis on the TV, but I didn't have like one idol, but I really loved to watch the tournaments, also the tournaments in Austria. I was going there to watch the players live, and I was really enjoying all the matches, but didn't have like one specific player.
Oh, that's that's not very usual.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone has one that they're always cheering for. Yeah. And if we wanted to travel to Austria, what places would you recommend us to go to if you think, I mean, if we had the chance to?
It's really interesting because I think Austria, of course, is known for mountains and for skiing, and this is one part I would recommend definitely. But then like the eastern part, it's really flat, no mountains. Vienna, such a beautiful city, and also Salzburg is a great cultural life. And but yeah, there are two parts, like one the mountain and skiing I would recommend, but then also to go to the cities and a little bit outside of the cities to the lakes and hiking. So it's a very nice country, but it's missing the sea.
Yeah, we have enough of that here. So I mean, I've always wanted to go to Vienna, but as the song says by Billy Joel, Vienna waits for you, so I have time. So most of the tennis players who come to Luanco to play for the first time here get a little bit surprised when they see how the sea is covering the courts in the morning, knowing they have to play there in the afternoon. So what can you tell us about that? What was your first impression?
I was also very surprised, but really in a nice way. I mean, I saw it on Instagram and in the internet, the court, but then when I was here for the first time, it was really something new for me because it's only existing here, like nowhere else in the world, and actually really unique. You know, I was playing in the morning today at like 9:30 on the court, and then when next time I was walking by it, I think it was 4, it was completely underwater, so it's very unique, but that makes this tournament so special.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, we have an unusual surface, so what can you say about playing on sand? Is it as difficult as it seems?
It's something new for sure, but it's nice, you know, because it's very soft, so moving feels very good on it. It's like way less painful than on hard court. Of course, there are some funny bounces of the ball, but this is you have to be used to it, and also it's clear if you step on the court. But in general, it's very nice to play, and I think we all love to walk and run on the beach, and it feels a little bit like that.
And so you have already been to Asturias before because you were here in the Gijón Open 2022. So what is the thing that you like the most about this region in Spain?
It's different than I would say like the other parts of Spain. Yeah. It's a way greener and not as hot, I would say. But Gijón was, I think, in October or something, so it was pretty cold already, but it's very nice. It's green, a lot of forests, mountains, and I was also once in Santander. I think it's not Austria, but it's we were like landing here and then driving with the car through Austria to Santander, so it was very nice landscapes and great food here as well, and I like to be here.
Yeah, I always get the impression that people think Spain is all about the beach in like Marbella and like the Baleares and stuff, but yeah, here we've got pretty nice climate, so not too warm, but in the winter it doesn't get too cold. So and at least in Spain it is not very easy for children to take tennis lessons as a way to simply have fun and do some exercise. Instead it is like taken quite seriously, and the kids are trained in order to play in tournaments and win them. So is it that way in Austria as well, and do you think this should change and tennis should also be seen as a hobby for children who think they will not become pros or that just don't want to do this kind of stuff so seriously, you know?
Yeah, it's important to have both ways. Of course, you need the professional way, you need the coaches and also the academies where you can develop as a player and hopefully achieve your dream to be a professional tennis player at one point. But of course also you need the other way. You need children to play just for fun and just to enjoy the tennis, because I think everybody saw it maybe last year in US Open or some. They revealed the study that like tennis is the healthiest sport in the world, and it really helps you to live longer. So it's not only the professional way, but also to go and play just for fun. It's super important, and you can do it all your life.
And let's change a little bit, do something, you know, the typical favorite question. So what's your favorite movie, for example?
Avatar.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I have to. No, so I think I will watch it this summer.
Yeah.
And what kind of music do you like to listen to? Maybe some specific music bands or artists or songs?
No, I like listen everything really, like German music, English music, Spanish music,
really?
Italian music, everything.
I would recommend Arctic Monkeys. It's my favorite group.
Nice.
So yeah, check them out. And do you like classical music? Have you ever been to the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra's New Year's concert?
No, not yet. But this year was the first time I was home for New Year since like forever, because first year in Austria for New Year's, but I didn't make it. But it's on my list for the next years, and classical music is nice.
Yeah, a lot of people watch it from home here in Spain. I'm a really big fan. Like I watch it every year. It's my tradition.
Yeah.
So, and then last but not least, what's a fond memory, a happy memory you have from your years playing on the ATP tour? That's of course not winning the Grand Slam. So something else.
I think maybe it's coming to my favorite tournaments, which there are many, but I say now. New York, for example, to come there, but not only to the tournament side, but coming to the city of New York and to really enjoy the energy, because many cities where we play, it's nice to be there. It has a great energy. It's great to live in those cities for 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah, like to looking forward to be in these cities. It was very nice always.
Do you have like enough time to do some tourism when you're there, like watch some of the most famous places, or like do you have to be training all the time?
No, it's not really time for that, but sometimes you have like an afternoon or at night always you can go out for dinner and enjoy just the lifestyle a little bit, but really time for touristic places, no.
Yeah. It's what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, well, that's mostly it. So you have had a great career. You won the 2020 US Open and many other ATP titles. So we're also grateful that you have come to play to such a small and modest tournament in Luanco.
That's nice.
And also I thank you as a fan, because I've been watching you play since I was like 10 or 11 years old, and it was just delightful to see you play with such grace and elegance. So thank you so much for letting me have this interview with you and talk.
Thanks. It was nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.